Good Sunday evening, Coastal Bend. A look at your temperatures right now, slowly starting to cool on down. I say that relatively. We're still in the 90s, low 90s here in Corpus Christi. You'll notice mid to upper 90s for our inland locations stretching into the brush country. Similar trend there for our coastal locations. Port Aransas in the upper 80s here this morning. We reached the mid 90s for your afternoon high temperature here today. Again, above average once again today. So just to give you a quick look at where we've stood over the month of June. We were in our last weekend of June. I know, I can't believe it either. That went by pretty fast. Yesterday we were in the low 90s, which was right on average for our temperature. But again, today in those mid 90s, you'll notice we've had a relatively hot June, but not the hottest. We're still ranking in the 9th placement for how hot this month has been here in Corpus Christi. Otherwise, radar satellite, we saw a few isolated thunderstorms there in our off coast waters, but those aren't making it too close inland. We are starting to see more clouds form into our evening. That'll continue through your morning tomorrow. We've kind of seen that trend over the past couple of mornings as we have moisture, as we have humidity that allows for some of that cloud formation through our morning hours. Otherwise, a look at Texas. We still got some heat advisories out in East Texas, but I want to point out this area here that you see just south of Louisiana off of their coast. This is the area that we're going to continue to track here in South Texas over the next few days, and we'll explain that here shortly. Right now, a cold front is moving through Texas. It will continue to push on through Texas, and I know I say cold front, nothing to be too excited about. It's certainly not going to bring us any cold weather for our state, but it is bringing us some rain, some much needed rain across our state. You'll notice it's going to push on down south into our northern parts of our counties by tomorrow night. Okay, so this is 7:30 p.m. Cold front's going to start pushing through. We could start to see some of those isolated thunderstorms and showers move into our northern part of the coastal bend. And you'll notice by Tuesday, though, that front begins to stall on out, turning into a stationary front, which is why Tuesday is going to be one of the rainier days for this week. That, as it begins to interact, that same disturbance that we were just looking at that's south of Louisiana will continue to trek west across the Gulf of Mexico. And as it does so, it's going to continue to, really hone in onto that convection, onto those thunderstorms. So as it interacts with the tail end of this front, that's where we could start to see more rain, increased chances for the latter half of our week. You'll notice this is Wednesday at 1:30, so Tuesday night could begin to see some of that rain dwindle off, but then Wednesday, as that low starts to push closer onto our coast, making it on land, we'll see rain chances increase even as we continue through Thursday. You'll notice that here's our moisture map. That low is going to come on in. By Wednesday, it's going to start to push on the coast. As it lifts up, you'll notice starts to trek up north. That's whenever we'll see that rainy day. So Tuesday and Wednesday, rainiest days is what I'm looking at. Thursday, as it pushes off north, is whenever we'll see more of those rain chances dwindle on out. So this is the part where the National Hurricane Center is monitoring, because as it pushes on over, again, just because we're in this season, it does have the possibility. I don't think it's going to have enough time to really turn into something that we should really be concerned about. Otherwise, another part that they're tracking is a 70% chance of development. This is that wave that came off of Africa. We've been talking about it. It's going to push on into the Caribbean over the next few days. You'll see that here quickly on a spaghetti plot, making it into the Caribbean by July 4th weekend. Again, something we're watching, not too concerned about as of now for us here in South Texas. So just to recap, rain chances increasing as we head into the work week. Tuesday, Wednesday looking to be the rainiest days. However, lingering showers certainly possible for your early part of Thursday, dwindling out as we head into the holiday weekend. Michael Gibson.